Oh, did I go? There we go. We're live.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in this world. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody are doing well. So we are here again with my accountability group for our weekly live topics. So before that, I will introduce first myself to those who didn't know me yet. Hi, my name is Ruby Makame, originated from the Philippines and now based on Ontario, Canada. I'm a wife and a full-time professional and a digital business owner. I started this online business because I wanted more options for my future, not just for myself and and also to get extra income, more flexibility, growth, and time freedom. So, thank you so much for joining me today, everyone. Our topic is something many people are curious about when they first heard about this online business. So, let's talk about one of the most frequently people ask questions. So, how quickly can I make money? So, this is the one like we are talking about tonight. And I want us to answer this with honesty, transparency, and real experience. Because the truth is, this is not about overnight success or a get quick rich scheme or promise. This is not a shortcut or this is not an instant money. So, this is a real business that requires learning, effort, and consistency, and also the right mindset. So our I wanna ask my accountability partners to share also their thoughts and experiences. So we have like question to each one of us. So the first question we have is, can I make money right away? So I wanna tackle this one first. So um, honestly, this one is this is, as I said, this is a real business, not a quick cash opportunity. So some people may start seeing results within a few months, or other maybe take longer. So it depends on how quickly you get started and how consistent you are and how coachable you are in following the system. So the most important thing is to understand that results are built through action, learning, and consistency. Okay. And now I want to ask my uh, accountability for the second question. So the second question we have here, what affects how fast someone says results? So I want to ask Sis Parsana. Sis Parsana, it's
Thank
your.
you so much, Sis Ruby, to invite me. I'm Farzana Huda. I'm from Ontario, Canada, from Ajax, Ontario. And I am now a coach in this business. I have been doing this business for 3 years. I also wanted a side hustle, just like Sis Ruby, an extra income plan B, what we actually need in our life right now at present. So that's how I started. But when I joined, my why became more now. I want to be a leader. I want to help people and etc. etc. So the question is, what is the effect? Like, what is the effect? What will be the effect in your timeline? So first of all, I would say that in every business, in every activity, your mindset matters. So here also, first your mindset. If you have to be open on learning, so you have to have the willingness of learning. You have to be consistent, as is Ruby said. Also, you have to follow the system with the mentorship and coaching. If you don't follow your mentor or coach, because it's already proven, so if we follow the proven system, it's easier, like the effect will be positive too. It depends on this thing. So, and the most important thing is that your decision, we have to keep going, right? We have to be keep going, and we have to have patience, and then only the result will come. So that's about it. So this business is amazing. You don't have any target, you don't have any risk. It's very risk free business. You can go in your own pace, and at your own pace you can see the positive result. That's about it. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Sis Parsana. You said it well. So that is true. So commitment, consistency, and the willingness, especially coachable thing, like to follow all those tips. So those are really makes a big difference. So sometimes people think the system will do everything for them or for us, but we also have to do our part. We have to show up, learn, apply, and keep going. Okay, now I want to call
Yes.
for the third question. That will be Sis May. Sis May, it's yours now.
Hi everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever part of the globe you are right now. Happy Monday. So this is May Santa Ana, based here in Chicago, originally from the Philippines. I am a mom, a nurse by profession, and of course a proud digital entrepreneur. I started this business because I want flexibility and of course the extra income. That's why it's a business. But as we go farther from this business, there's a lot of the discovery of your self growth. And now I will go to the question that is appointed to me. This is the one. Do I need experience to start earning? This questions is very what do you call this one, very popular in our when they do inquiry in our business. Actually, you don't need an experience in starting this business. There's a lot of things, there's a lot of professionals, mom, nurses like me, teachers, engineers, anybody can start this business. The only thing that we are looking for is the willingness to learn, being coachable, and you being present and consistent in your digital business. Nowadays, most of us probably wants to have a, the result right away. But the thing is, ask the question first on yourself if you are willing to commit something, commit in your time, commit that you will learn, and commit to apply whatever learning that you have in this business. So you don't need an experience, you don't need to be tech savvy. The only thing is be present most of the time of the business, meaning put 30 minutes to 2 hours a day in this business, and then it will go farther as long as you take action and apply those learning that you have. There you go, Sis Ruby. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Sis May. Yeah, it is true that I also love this question that answer because many people hold themselves back thinking that they need to be an expert first. So we do know that we don't need that because, but the truth is that most of us started as a beginners, right? So we learn it by step and with the mentorship support. So uh, it is on us like how we do all this stuff, yeah, right? So we don't need the experience, just we don't need the experience to start with this one. So we just need um for us to start, right? So because there are step, we learn it step by step with mentorship and support. Okay, now we will go for the fourth one, and I want to call si Samita for the next one.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever part of the world you are watching us right now. Thank you, Sis Ruby, for having me here today. I'm a mom. My name is Samita. I'm a mom of three little kids, and I'm based here in Pennsylvania, originally from Nepal. I'm a registered nurse by profession. So I used to get this question all the time by the interested people. Yes, the question I want to mention is like, why this is not a get rich quick business? Because if you want to get rich overnight, uh, this business is not definitely not for you, because this business doesn't promise overnight wealth or a instant result without putting your work into it. Like a legitimate any business or like any career path, it requires learning a new skill, understanding what the system works, how the system works, and consistent action over time. So people who are getting results are committed to their personal growth. Like May said, you have to have a willingness to learn from the others who already have laid the path for us, and you need to have a stay focused when the progress is still slow. If the progress is feels still slow at first. So yes, success in any business is rarely the result of luck. It comes from like building the knowledge, gaining experience, improving your skill, like a communication skill or your leadership abilities, and all those that are required in any kind of business. So it's important to learn that like every journey is different, and some people see the results sooner than other takes longer, and it surely depend on their effort, your consistency, and your circumstances. So there is no guaranteed timeline like how soon you can get the result, or that's why we need to have a patience and persistence in this business. So if you are looking for someone like instant result without any work, like I said, this opportunity may not be a fit for you right now, right? Right. So however, individual who are like, if you are learning, willing to learn, stay consistent, follow guidance, and this business can provide a value that you are looking for, whether it's in a personal growth or whether you want to earn like generate the generational income. And this has like a lot of long-term growth over the time. So we should focus on rather on a quick wins. It's in a life. If you want to get quick wins, the goal should be building a solid foundation that can create a sustainable result. So yes, if you are looking for, I'm repeating again, if you are looking for overnight success, this business is not for you. Thank you, Sis Ruby.
Thank you, Sis Amita. Yes, exactly. Anything real takes time to build. So this business is not about making money. It's not only making money, but also about personal growth, our mindsets, and skills and discipline. So this is not also like a get rich quick thing, like a quick success. So it takes effort, time, and consistency. Okay, thank you, Sis Somita. And then for the next one is I want to call Brother Mark for the next one. Brother
Thank
Mark.
you, Sister V. Good
So,
evening, everyone from Ontario, Canada. I'm Mark. I've been here for the past 16 years, and I'm here in this business because this is my plan B, our plan B, me and my wife. So we're still working full time, and our goal is to be able to build this business while we are currently working, and to be able to um, prepare for the future, for our retirement, to be able to do other things, and to be able to augment our current primary income stream. Okay, so thank you. And for me, my question for tonight, is what should I focus on instead of just thinking about money? Yes, they say money is everything. No, um, money is important, yes. However, you have to prepare yourself. Being in the business means you're representing yourself, you're representing your business. And that means you need to be ready. When you start your work in this business, you're working in the social media platforms. We have Facebook, Instagram, and some people are into other platforms as well. That means you are out in public. And when you do that, you have to tell them or show them that you know what you're doing. Number one, how? You have to have your training first. You have to know what the business is about. You have to understand how it works so that when you start doing your attraction marketing, you will be credible. You will be able to respond to inquiries. You'll be able to address their questions and be able to talk to your, whoever is inquiring about the business. Because this is the business. What we're selling is about the business itself, the business system. And to do that, you have to know and understand how the system works. Um, there is a process that we are following. You have to be able to check out the free webinar first, to have a high level overview of how the business works. And then once you are ready for the next stage, then you go towards understanding or going to the deeper dive, doing your due diligence. And that takes a lot of effort. You have to be able to look into the different training programs, the different systems that we have in place, the marketing system, the admin system, so that you know how you can run your business, right? So once you go through those important steps, that important process, then you start understanding. Then you'll become feeling more confident about what you're doing, right? And again, this cohort, this team that we have, are my accountability partners. We're all part of one program. And that program aims to develop our skills in dealing with people. So that's why we're here today, so that we'll be able to manifest to you what we feel when we join this business. We'll be able to show you the reasons why, be able to articulate with you the reasons why we are doing this digital business. And of course, another important thing is as we move forward in the business is that we have to stay in touch with our peers. This group, we stay in touch so that we can help each other out, support each other. We have other meetings as well, so that we can stay in touch with the rest of the community, understand what are the changes, understand how what the journey of the other community members are, so that we can take on for ourselves their strategies, implement that, whatever works for us or whatever we think will work for us, so that we can be successful too in this business. So, and then of course, another important thing is that we are all connected to a mentor. Everyone has started with a mentor, and we do have a coach. So we're not doing this, or we're not left alone in the business. So we continue with our communication with them, our relationship with our mentor and our coach, so that if we have questions, or if we want to strategize how to move forward with the business, we have credible people behind us who can support us and who can tell us, okay, that's a good move, or we should, tone it down a bit, and then we can move forward. Who's going to be your target market, and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of things that you can do while you're waiting for the money, right? Money is going to be the result of all these important steps, the process. As you move forward, you learn, you become more confident, and then you attract. Once you attract, then you earn. Okay, so my mantra in all my posts is that I train myself first, I get myself trained, I go through the trainings, and then from that point, I become confident, so I attract. Once I attract, I start earning. Once I start earning, then I start building. So I build my business into a bigger business. So that's how I do it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Brother Mark. Yeah, so it's true. So we should learn first by ourselves, because you cannot give what you don't have, right? I just only come up what Brother Mark said. So we should train ourselves. But the good thing in here is you are not doing it by yourself, or you are not alone. So we have everything here for us in order to succeed. It's only as how we will do our part. So all the tools, all the trainings, the mentorships, everything are already provided. So it's only us to take action and do the part. So as it said, like we only not focusing also in money, because if we focus on money, just on money itself, we get impatient and we will not get any results, right? So we should focus also in learning and the growth, and how, because these things, all those stuff, it become us stronger. So money is the result of the right action, so the right mindset and the consistent effort we are doing day by day. Okay, thank you so much, Brother Mark. And then now we're going to the next questions. I want to call Sis Siso.
Hello everyone, Namaste. This is Miss Suku from USA, and thank you so much, Ruby, for giving me this opportunity. And today I want to give this advice for someone who really looking for this business to start. Really curious about this business but doesn't know what to do. Then our team already mentioned everything. I just want to tell you that you start you have the right expectation for this business and not over expectation, because if you think that you're gonna be rich overnight, you can get the overnight result in this business. That's not a true. This is like a real business. This is a real business. It's a legitimate business, and you have to give your effort just like whatever you are doing, like a job or the business. You give effort, then you can get the result, right? That's how this business is. You can give effort, but not like you have to follow the time clocking out and give more time. You don't need to be. You have to use your own time, pocket of time to do this business. I'm doing like I'm a busy mom. I have three kids, and they have so many activities, after school activities. So in that time I am waiting for them, and I use my time for the business in that time instead of using a social media scroll. So whenever I use the social media for the entertainment, in that time I use my time for the business. That's how I can manage my time as a busy mom. Just like that, you need to be just willing to learn and grow, and it's more than the money. If you learn and if you grow, then you can uh, earn by yourself, right? I mean, it's a start to earn before you have to learn and grow. And you can you have to be consistency in this business. So every day you have to show up, not like you have to show whole hour more hour, not like that. It's just only the little effort, little time. And you don't need to know everything to start. I didn't know everything when I started this business. I was skeptical in the beginning, and when I started, I know everything. They have a mentorship, they have a training provided, everything. Already our team mentioned about that, and this is a proven system, proven, and is they have a step by step training provided, and uh, there is a community like us. There is more than 270 80 thousand people are in this business, and they are there for you to support and help. Just you need to be a consistency in this business and trust the process. The biggest step you have to do is uh, just start wherever you are, not wait until you are perfect. No, we never be perfect, maybe, right? Because in uh, in my point of view, like I always think like when I want to start something, I have to be perfect, but I never. So we can be do that way. We can be delay for the our goal. So just do it wherever you are and whatever you are. Everything we learn and we can grow. That's all for me. Thank you so much, everyone.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Suku. Yeah, so starting with the right expectation is important. So you don't have to know everything. So you just need to be willing to learn, be coachable, and take the next step. So this business is you have everything: the training, the mentorship, the system, which is the proven system, and then the training, which is the step by step, and then the support. The only thing is you yourself with the commitment, that we always said, consistency and the right mindset. So yeah, so And this business, as we mentioned, some of us, like, this is not for everyone, not for everybody. So but if you are willing to learn, to grow, and um, looking for something, for a change and more possibilities, and let's say especially the flexibility, the time, and the time freedom, or let's say stability, uh, so this is the right place to go. So if you are curious, so just take a look and explore. And if you have questions, you can ask, or you can message each one of us. So that's all for tonight. And thank you, everyone. Thank you for my accountability partners who is with me today. So thank you so much. And I think that's all for tonight. So, and Miss Sismi, can you invite them for our webinar for tomorrow?
Sorry, I muted. Before I invite them for our webinar for tomorrow and Thursday, I would like to say thank you to Sis Sumisri Gurung, who's watching from Vermont, right? And
Oh,
actually, we have 4 viewers right now, and I hope they learn something about our digital business. And of course, we want to invite everyone who are looking for some solution in their current cycle of their life, that they want to start something, not on another career, but a different path that can give them a future. We would like to welcome you or invite you on our no cost information that will be tomorrow at 7 o'clock Central Time. Pacific Standard Time will be 5 p.m. And of course, Eastern Time will be 8 o'clock in the evening. That will be Tuesday. And of course, in different part of the globe, please, if you don't know what time is your time zone regarding this webinar, connect with us and we will give you the time zone that is supposed to be on your side to it is a live one, so you will be there and ask questions. There you go. Thank you,
yeah. Thank
everyone.
you, everyone. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. I hope this conversation helps someone understand that this is a real business. A real business take time, effort, and consistency. Okay, thank you, everyone,
Thank
and have
you.
a good
Thank
Thank
night.
you.
you.
God
Good
bless us
night.
all.
Thank you,
Good night.
everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.